The Midwest has emerged as one of the fastest-growing centers for medical device technology in the United States. Stretching from Minnesota to Ohio, the region has developed a reputation for advanced engineering, strong research institutions, a skilled workforce, and a manufacturing legacy that continues to influence global healthcare. What began decades ago as a cluster of medical innovators in cities like Minneapolis and Chicago has evolved into a national economic engine with global reach. At a time when demand for safer, smarter, and more efficient medical devices continues to increase, companies in the Midwest are playing a central role in how new technology reaches patients. Their work touches nearly every area of modern medicine, including diagnostics, surgical tools, cardiovascular care, robotics, remote monitoring, and regulatory compliance. As large manufacturers, startups, hospitals, and research labs invest heavily across the region, the Midwest's influence on the healthcare sector is expected to grow even more in the coming decade. Today, tens of thousands of medical device professionals work in the Midwest. They serve in roles ranging from product design and engineering to quality assurance and regulatory oversight. Many entered the industry because of an interest in combining technology and healthcare. Professionals like Shashank Murali, a quality assurance specialist in Minneapolis, represent a growing generation of specialists committed to product safety, precision, and continuous improvement. Medical device systems have become more complex, more interconnected, and more essential to patient care. In response, companies across the Midwest are expanding their focus on safety, data analysis, and rigorous validation processes. It is not simply about creating innovation. It is about creating systems that are dependable under real-world conditions. As the medical device industry becomes increasingly regulated, the Midwest's reputation for operational discipline has turned into one of its greatest strengths. Manufacturers in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Indiana, and Michigan have embraced tighter testing processes and more sophisticated compliance standards. These requirements have created new opportunities for professionals who specialize in managing risk, validating product performance, and ensuring consistent quality. As one industry veteran explained, patients rely on these devices in the most critical moments, and the responsibility to ensure their safety cannot be overstated. The dominance of the Midwest medical device ecosystem did not happen overnight. Several economic, historic, and cultural factors contributed to its rapid rise. Strong universities, engineering programs, and research-oriented health systems laid the foundation. Minnesota's Twin Cities became home to some of the nation's most influential cardiovascular device manufacturers. Chicago built a network of hospitals and biomedical institutions that fostered collaboration between clinicians and engineers. Meanwhile, states like Indiana and Michigan leveraged their manufacturing heritage to support precision production at scale. The region also benefits from close proximity to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration's central offices, which streamline communication during product review and testing. Many companies appreciate the region's focus on community, stability, and long-term workforce development. These factors have produced an environment that attracts both Fortune 500 companies and early-stage startups with equal enthusiasm. Another advantage is cost. Compared with coastal areas like San Francisco or Boston, Midwestern cities generally offer lower costs of living, which makes it easier for companies to invest in talent and research rather than facility expenses. As a result, more professionals are drawn to the region to build long-term careers in engineering, medicine, and regulatory science. Unlike some sectors of healthcare that are dominated by competition, professionals in the Midwest's medical device industry often point to collaboration as a defining strength. Companies work closely with surgeons, nurses, and hospital system leaders to understand real-world challenges. Engineers meet with clinicians to refine tools and improve reliability. University partnerships allow students and faculty to participate in early-stage product development. This constant exchange of experience has fueled many breakthroughs. It has also helped companies reduce risk early in the development cycle. When quality assurance teams identify trends or potential failure points, they can bring in engineers, physicians, and data analysts to address problems before they reach patients. One example comes from a major validation project described by Shashank Murali, who explained that detecting a flaw in a critical device ultimately improved patient safety and reinforced the value of rigorous testing. Experiences like this are common across the Midwest, where companies emphasize accuracy, reliability, and measured improvement over rapid production. The medical device industry has always required oversight, but the demands placed on today's quality assurance specialists are greater than ever. Every new tool must undergo extensive testing to ensure it performs correctly during normal use and under unforeseen conditions. The professionals who lead this work examine materials, manufacturing processes, data trends, and regulatory benchmarks to anticipate and prevent potential failures. Quality assurance leaders across the Midwest describe their work as both technical and mission-driven. They are responsible not only for meeting regulatory requirements but also for protecting patients. The stakes are high, and even a minor issue can compromise a device's performance. As a result, many companies dedicate significant resources to risk management and pre-market validation. The shift toward more advanced digital health tools has also required new skill sets. Many devices now collect patient data, communicate with cloud-based systems, or integrate with hospital networks. Ensuring these systems perform reliably involves complex testing procedures and cross-functional teams. The Midwest's approach to innovation is pragmatic. Instead of chasing trends, many companies focus on incremental improvement. As one engineer in Milwaukee described it, medical device innovation often means making a proven tool safer or more consistent, not reinventing it entirely. This philosophy applies across the supply chain. Manufacturers refine components to enhance durability. Software teams adjust algorithms to improve device response times. Quality professionals analyze data to strengthen reliability. Careful refinement can be just as valuable as bold invention, particularly when the goal is patient safety. One trend gaining momentum across the region is the integration of predictive analytics. Several companies are exploring tools that can identify potential device failures during the development process, which can reduce time, cost, and risk. Although still emerging, these methods are expected to become standard within a few years. The Midwest medical device industry contributes billions to the American economy each year. It supports manufacturing plants, engineering firms, research centers, and logistics networks. Demand for skilled workers continues to rise, particularly in roles involving regulatory science, biomedical engineering, data analysis, and product validation. Many professionals cite the industry's stability as a reason for entering the field. Medical device companies tend to grow consistently over long periods. Even during national economic downturns, demand for life-saving technology remains steady. Workforce training programs are expanding as well. Universities are offering more specialized degrees in biomedical engineering and quality systems. Private companies are establishing internal academies to train new hires. Some experienced professionals mentor younger engineers, helping them navigate the industry and develop technical judgment. Despite its growth, the Midwest medical device sector faces significant challenges. Regulations evolve continuously, requiring companies to monitor new requirements and revise their systems accordingly. International standards shift as well, and firms must navigate global markets with care. Supply chain management has become another concern. Many devices rely on specialized components that require timely sourcing. When materials become scarce or delayed, production schedules can be disrupted. Companies are also adapting to rising expectations from hospitals and patients. Health systems now demand tools that are more intuitive, more versatile, and more integrated with digital platforms. Meeting these expectations requires ongoing investment in design, engineering, and testing. The next decade is likely to bring major change to the Midwest medical device landscape. Experts expect increased use of automation in manufacturing. Data-driven testing tools will become standard. Artificial intelligence will play a larger role in tracking potential risk and predicting failure patterns. Many also believe that remote health monitoring devices will increase demand for sensors, microprocessors, and wireless communication tools. These trends will require new regulatory frameworks, expanded quality systems, and continuous professional education. Yet one theme remains constant: the Midwest will continue to anchor the industry. It has the academic infrastructure, engineering expertise, and established companies to shape national and global healthcare. Its professionals are committed to patient safety and responsible development, values that will continue to define the industry. The Midwest's medical device technology industry stands at the intersection of innovation, responsibility, and long-term economic growth. It influences how clinicians diagnose, treat, and support patients. It shapes global health systems and sets standards for product safety. As companies continue to advance new technologies and refine existing tools, the region's role will only expand. From quality assurance labs to engineering facilities and manufacturing floors, the Midwest remains a powerful force in shaping the future of medical technology. And as the industry grows, professionals across the region will continue to carry forward its tradition of precision, collaboration, and patient-centered work.